King of Sports, New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Welcome everyone to the Windy City Riot pre-show. I'm Ian Riccaboni. I'm joined by Matt Raywalt. And in just 1 hour, we're going to go live right here from the Odeum Expo Center in Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, baby, we are here in sweet home Chicago. My kind of town. I love it. This is my hometown, and I know tonight is going to be a hell of a night.
It's going to be a heck of a night indeed. It's going to be a happening. In fact, you can join in on the excitement with us by ordering Windy City Riot on Fight TV. There's so many great matches. I don't even know where to start. Where should we dig in, man?
Well, we are in Chicago, which is in the U.S. of J. So why don't we start with the Switchblade? King Switch has been on a tear with this US of J Open Challenge. Chris Sabin, Christopher Daniels, Swerve, Mike Bailey. So many impressive athletes have come to the foot of the King Switch. Who shows up tonight? That's the question.
I'm looking to the future here on New Japan Strong. And in the future of New Japan Strong, I predict the US of J Open Challenge staying open. So, who will step up to my invitation next? You don't like truth? You don't like the truth? Nobody can measure up to me, whether they are with a company or not. You say I'm out of line. I'm extending the olive branch to all those poor souls who need an opportunity against the best wrestler in the world, against the #1 asset in all of pro wrestling, against the last rock and roller, against the man that single-handedly sold out Madison Square Garden, against King Switch, baby. Against the first ever and true Grand Slam champion, against the real belt collector. I step up to your opportunity against Switchblade, Jay White, and you too, like all before you, will breathe with the Switchblade, because no matter what company you're in, if you are in one at all, it is still my era.
And what a message sent by Jay White. You know, you can order Windy City Riot right now on Fight TV. Hit that button, buy it. We're going to be joining you shortly. The action's going to be live. It's going to be hot and heavy. And I'm thinking about a match right now that is a few months in the making, Matt. Started back at Battle in the Valley. I'm talking about Jonah, Bad Dude Tito, and Shane Haste taking on Finjuice and Brody King in a Chicago street fight.
And I mean, this one has gotten very, very personal. We saw as Jonah, the top dog, splashed Brogan Finley, while Tito and Shane made David Finley, his own blood, his own brother, watch in peril. So this has gotten personal fast. You throw in Brody King, you make it a street fight, this match is going to break down quick.
Well, let's take a look at Shane Haste's return to New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Onto the shoulders.
Well, it looks like Finjuice came to win. But wait a minute!
Oh, but so did Jonah, breaking up.
Wait a minute. Who is that?
Is that who?
Oh!
Oh, God, is that who I think it is?
I think so!
Can we get a... Who was that? Can we get a shot of his face? We saw it for a split second.
Tito climbing to the rope.
And whoever it is...
Climbing to the top.
Change the momentum. And the trajectory of this match hooks the leg.
2, 3.
No way.
The dog and the bad dude pick up the victory, but can we get a close-up of who that was? Is that
where'd he go?
To Tito.
There's a hint. Oh my God. That is who I thought it was. That's Shane Haste.
Shane Haste.
What is he doing back in New Japan?
Well, I mean, he's become a free agent, so, man.
TMDK. I mean, We've seen him in the Tokyo Dome. We've seen him in New Japan competition before.
I mean, he is a talent, man.
Absolutely, he's an A-list, A-plus free agent. And Badu, Tito, and Jonah maybe trying to form an army. And look at David Finlay trying to fight back. Shane Haste cost them the match here.
Fool's errand here.
It is 3-on-1. David Finlay is one of the bravest dudes I know. But this is just too much. This is absolutely too much. Wait a minute,
That's
Brogan Finlay. Brogan, who we saw in the opening contest.
The younger brother of Dave Finlay here. Oh
my God.
And he just got introduced to the weapon, the body weapon of Jonah.
Oh God, and Shane Haste has Brogan up. Oh! Planting Brogan!
Yeah. Yes.
Oh God.
Oh, man.
And just trapped in the other corner, Shane Haste and Badu Tito, they're making David Finlay. Watch this assault, this mauling.
Oh, man.
19-year-old Brogan Finlay.
And David Finlay, just before losing his consciousness, was able to see his younger brother get absolutely smashed.
This is absolutely disgusting. I hope there's ramifications. I hope there's sanctions against Jonah, against Badu Tito, and against Shane Haste.
You want sanctions?
You think you should be able to do this and get away with it? Come on, Alex.
I mean, this trio is definitely something to be intimidated. I mean, this trio's unstoppable. This trio is dangerous. With the addition of Shane Haste, I mean.
This is unbelievable. This is unconscionable. That's what this is. So many tag team combinations that they can hit you with, including the double flapjack, Shades of the Midnight Express.
Able to take the big man off his feet. Finlay goes flying. And he eats a chair for his trouble.
Behind the referee's back, a chair to the midsection, pulp friction on the inside. It's Haste with a chair. Shane Haste, unloading on the back of Juice Robinson.
And this one's over. Referee rightfully throwing it out with the inclusion now of the steel chair.
And it is Jonah on top, mounting Juice Robinson.
And I mean, that's going to be a DQ victory for FinJuice, but let's not confuse anything. There's no victory for FinJuice tonight, not the way things are going, not the way they want.
And Jonah teeing up. Whoa! And what?
Is that the shillelagh?
A shillelagh from Finlay.
Finlay family staple there, battering the chair out of the hands of Jonah, making the save.
And I don't think that we've seen the last between FinJuice and TMDK.
If anything, Ian, this feels like it's just getting going.
The official announcement, the official word, FinJuice victorious here in St. Petersburg, Florida. Like you said.
I know it ain't over, but we want it to be over. Let's end this in Chicago.
Chicago?
Oh, baby.
And let's not let a DQ stop us. We don't want no rules.
No rules?
We don't want no DQs. We want a street fight. You two. You bring the bad boy Tito. We'll find a partner, and you three are gonna get your asses beat.
Oh, the challenge thrown out. They want a street fight at Windy City Riot in 2 weeks. Chicago street fight. You know it's gonna get dirty. You know it's gonna get nasty. And speaking of which, we're also gonna see Team Filthy.
Yeah, Team Filthy in 10-man tag team action here tonight. Answering the call, Fred Rosser. Ren Narita, Chris Dickinson, Josh Alexander, and the newly graduated Alex Coughlin.
And you know Coughlin and Kratos have a lot of unfinished business there. You know they're going to be aching to lock horns.
And two other guys aching to lock horns, Fred Rosser, Tom Lawler. But Filthy Tom, the champ, he had some other plans here tonight. And we will see him take on legendary Yuji Nagata right here in Chicago, Illinois.
Kratos! Do I need to tell them again? Or do they already know? And that's Clark Connors included. Who the strongest for the longest is? But if you take a look at it, I've run through the best that the LA Dojo has to offer. I've run through the rest of the locker room on Strong. I don't care who steps up to the plate. I don't care who wants to fight me. It could be that New Japan's other Tom Ishii. Maybe the Great Okan. Maybe Blue Just Ass himself. I don't care who wants to fight me, but one thing's for sure. I'm gonna decide who gets to fight for the belt.
まずトム・ローラー大きな間違いをしてる。ちゃんと英語を喋んないとダメだ。ブルージャスパパじゃなくてブルージャスティス、青い正義。日本語で言うと青い正義。まずそこから勉強しなさい。ミスタートム・ローラー、お前相当プロレスマニアらしいな。ボブ・サップ、そして安田忠雄のフィギュアを持ってて、それで遊んでるらしいじゃないですか。今度この長手氏はフィギュアではなく、しっかりと肌と肌ぶつけ合って、お前は一丁遊んでやるよ。しっかり覚悟してな。
And if you thought the 10-man tag was going to be wild, Matt, how about a 12-man tag? The United Empire taking on Bullet Club.
Two of the most elite factions in all of New Japan. You know what? In all of professional wrestling in general. And it goes down tonight.
Well, when you talk about factions, what about the Factory, who made their debut in New Japan Strong in Tampa St. Pete, and they will be taking on the LA Dojo.
Oh, wait. No. Excuse me? What are they doing here?
Ian, the recognizable faces from All Elite Wrestling. That's the Factory led by QT Marshall, Aaron Solo, Nick Camarado, making a beeline for the ring here.
And if he were here, he would advise it's QT Marshall. This is a polarizing figure of professional wrestling, but the results he's had cannot be argued. He has accelerated the career of Aaron Solo, has done the same for Nick Camarado. When others have failed them, QT has stepped up to the plate, and he is delivering with the Factory each week on AEW, whether it is Dynamite, whether it is Rampage, Elevation, you name it. QT becoming a mainstay and a fixture with the Factory.
Carl, you know who we are, but you don't know why we're here. Carl, that was a hell of an effort against a world-class athlete like Josh Alexander. But the one thing I've realized in my 20 years in this industry is that effort, you're gonna need a little more than effort to get to the next level. Your problems don't start with these one-on-one matches and your failures to get the victory. Your problems began when you aligned yourself with the New Japan Dojo.
and that overrated Senpai Shibata. Hey, whoa, hey, hold on. Listen to me before you do something you might regret, Carl. The factory's here to offer you an opportunity to join the factory. I mean, look what it's done for Nick Comoroto and Aaron Solo. I mean, Aaron Solo has wrestled in New Japan. In fact, he teamed with Hall of Famer Japanese legend Jushin Thunder Liger, but what he's done in the factory has magnified his career to levels that you can only dream of. So Carl, what do you say? You want to join the factory, Carl? Don't listen to these idiots, Carl. There's still time for you, Carl. Come join us.
Carl's got a big choice on his hands.
It's just your size, too. Look at that.
Despite the
I mean, we've been planning this for a while, Carl.
And the way they conduct business, which you can't argue with. You can't argue with their success in All Elite Wrestling.
Come on, Carl, what do you say?
What he said was absolutely true about Comoroto and Solo. Others had failed them. Oh, look at this! Look at Fredericks!
I think you got your answer, QT.
Ducks the right! Fredericks! And Fredericks charging in, caught by Comoroto!
The big man of the factory. Oh! The Alpha Wolf in the middle of the ring. An offer refused.
Oh, come on! That gold watch!
And to do this in the middle of a New Japan ring is
oh, look at this! Low. Clark Connors! Clark Connors!
Yuya Uemura's here as well!
And it's Uemura! And Marshall! Plants Marshall!
The LA Dojo Fight Club here to defend their honor, defend Shibata and everybody involved, the legacy that's been built here.
And look at this now, the numbers don't benefit them. The factory retreating, and they got their answer. Carl Fredericks. A firm no for the factory.
You know, I've known those young men in the factory for quite some time. I can't wait for that one. But how about our semi-main event? Tomohiro Ishii taking on Minoru Suzuki.
I mean, I was there at Lone Star Shootout when these two faced off. The tension was palpable. I can't wait to see them finally go at it right here tonight.
So, of course, here on the journey of Lone Star Shootout, we saw a successful USA Open Challenge as Switchblade Jay White turned aside. Speedball Mike Bailey. We also saw the New Japan debut of Killer Kross and a valuable lesson learned. Don't poke the bear, don't call out the king, Minoru Suzuki. And of course, Ishii wins at our main event. Jon Moxley could not let this moment pass him by, Matthew, without getting some words. His love of professional wrestling and also... Whoa! What do you mean one-on-one, you and me? Suzuki and Ishii? Suzuki and Ishii?
Oh, please. Right now?
What do you mean right now?
More Suzuki mind games.
I'll tell you what.
But holy crap.
The one thing Minoru Suzuki is, he's a prize fighter.
Oh, yeah.
And he just put it out there in the universe that he's challenged Tomohiro Ishii to a one-on-one match.
And you know what? That brings us to our main event, Matt.
This one is going to blow the roof off. First time ever. Jon Moxley, Will Ospreay. It goes down right here in Chicago.
Who will history remember when these two titans clash here tonight in Chicago?
By one person. And I don't think you're ignoring me. I just think you're scared of me.
These men who call themselves the best in New Japan Pro Wrestling. Shingo, Okada, Tanahashi. One thing has not changed. I am the boogeyman.
And nobody can call themselves the best as long as I am lurking in the shadows, so I will be in Chicago on April 16th, New Japan Pro Wrestling, like you always do. Bring your best.
I think Jon Moxley is a... I'm literally calling you out. You're saying that you want to wrestle the best wrestlers in New Japan. I'm right here. Say my name.
We've shared Korean barbecue together. We walked around stupid in the streets of Tokyo together, drinking strong zeros. But you think you can pick up a microphone and say whatever you want. You think you can put my name in your mouth? It's time to learn that your words have consequences.
Chicago, oh my God, there's some adrenaline popping in this body. And I hope to see that. And I hope I see that Jon Moxley, that violent Jon Moxley that inherits that Onia spirit.
I'm not just going to teach Will Ospreay a lesson. I'm going to make an example out of Will Ospreay. One that everybody in New Japan Pro Wrestling will read crystal clear.
Will Ospreay versus Jon Moxley will happen for the first time ever. The pinnacle of physical prowess in Ospreay and the pinnacle of violent physicality in Moxley. Sparks are sure to fly when these combustible elements hit the ring for the first time ever. The world will be watching what is a certifiable dream match. Who will get the last word? And who will be the last standing?
For Matt Raywald, I'm Ian Riccaboni. Thanks so much for joining us. Head on over to Fight Right Now and order Windy City Riot.
アメリカシカゴに激闘旋風が吹き荒れる 4.17 ウィンディーシティライオット全世界注目のシングル初対決ウィル・オスプレイ VS ジョン・モクスリーアメリカで最年石井智弘 VS 鈴木みのる永田裕二が最強王者トム・ローラーと一騎打ち新日本プロレスワールドにてペーパービューライブ配信決定お見逃しなく